CCW fans, it's me, Rich Kennedy. Welcome to this episode of Superstars of the Ring. I'm here with Brian Blitz. You guys know Brian Blitz? You love him?
Yes, they know me. I hosted the show for 10 years.
Well,
I mean,
yeah. And
who doesn't know?
I was just trying to throw it to
Go
you,
ahead,
give
Lincoln.
you a chance. I was like, I mean, I am pretty important, but that
Does the show amuse you?
But
take things
what's
seriously.
more important is this. I'm taking it seriously. Let's get right into it. You've got a match coming up.
Well, let's be a little bit careful about how we word things. I don't have a match personally, but I am going to be taking part in the big tag team championship rematch that's going to be coming to Lake City on April 27th. And that, of course, is Rock and Roll Chris Turner and Logan Stevens are going to be putting the CCW Tag Team Championship on the line against the Diamond Exchange. Now, there have been accusations that were thrown in the past. There's been a little bit of animosity and some questions as to exactly, how my role played out the last time in that match. As everybody knows, I did referee it. It didn't quite end the way that I think the Diamond Exchange would have preferred. I didn't see how it ended. I got shaken a little bit, and obviously, Rock and Roll Chris Turner and Logan Stevens are now the CCW Tag Team Champions. However, my integrity was thrown into question as well, too. All that put aside, I did plead with the board of directors. I also am a part of the board of directors, and we came to a resolution, and that is to give me one more chance to referee the rematch. And it will be taking place on April 27th in Lake City, Florida.
Correct.
And I promise you, I am a man of my word, and I will call that match 100% down the middle. One person that I cannot, I honestly, because of his history and our history together and a long-standing, I would say, friendship that seemed to question my motives before in the past, is one half of the tag team champions, and that, of course, is Rock and Roll Chris Turner. And he did have some words to say, so I will give the man the floor, and we'll hear from him right now.
Well, you can't blame him.
So the Diamond Exchange, you want your rematch. I've never hidden from anyone, and I'm especially not going to hide from y'all. So if you want the rematch, you got it. Now, Blitz, we've known each other for a long time. And everybody wonders, did you look at us? Did you not count when you should have? I'm going to take you at your word. You've been here a long time. A lot of things happened in that ring. Maybe you didn't see it. But I know one thing. My focus is on you, Daniel, is on you, Shooter. So y'all come and try to get the belts. But if you recall, the last couple of meetings, we've definitely come out on top.
Well, see, there we have it. We've cleared the air. Rock and Roll Chris Turner has, he said he's going to take me at my word, and I promise you I will not let him, and I will not let the other three competitors down. I am going to referee that match, and I'm going to call it 100% down the middle.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I'm sorry, I'm just still thinking about what you said before we went to Turner. I mean, we get Turner and that and all of that, but...
What is there to think about?
Well, what I'm thinking about is you said just now that you had to plead to the board of directors when originally when you addressed the issue, they were all on board. Whose idea was it?
Are you an attorney? Are you going to dissect everything?
My father is a reputable attorney, but that has nothing to do with this.
Yes, so was Matlock, but he's dead now. Listen to me. This has nothing to do with how I said it. It's what the decision finally was and what ultimately will be the decision in Lake City, and that is who the standing champions, tag team champions, will be when I count the 1, 2, 3. Is it going to be Rock and Roll Chris Turner and Logan Stevens, or is it going to be the Diamond Exchange? Only time will tell, and I am going to count the winner 100% fair and square.
Okay. I mean, I believe you. I'm just curious. I guess it doesn't really matter how it happened. I mean, who pled to whose idea it was. I was just curious of how that went. But hey, you're a man of your word. If Rock and Roll Chris Turner says you're a man of your word, I'm on board. That's all good with me. Speaking of board of directors, though, somebody else, I believe.
Yeah, let's move on a little bit and kind of clear things up a little bit and take things a little bit more in a better direction. And you did say, speaking of the board, we're talking, of course, of big Fred Avery, who's been a longtime member of the board of directors, and occasionally he does step into the ring for some action. This week, he's taken on one very mean Russian.
Very, very mean and strange Russian, but very, very mean, fierce Russian. Just this guy came
up. If you ask me.
A little bit, but there's nothing wrong with that. He's his own guy.
Except his wrestling ability. Let's go ahead and go to the match.
Hey CCW fans, welcome to this week's match. It's me, Rich Kennedy, bringing you all the action, and oh buddy, he's out already. It's the Russian Terror. coming from the frosty, frosty land of Siberia. He likes to normally take it slow. He loves the atmosphere. He kind of soaks it all in. You know, he's not really well liked by anybody there, though. In the CCW world, you just can't get over it. Nobody likes him. We're not really sure why. Because he does his best. He always is proud of his country. But it is what it is. And oh, wait, hold on. Oh, yeah, that might be why. That might be why nobody likes him. He's just so proud of his physique and not really willing to be accommodating to anybody. He's one of those guys, I guess. It's a strange man. But we can't wait to see him get in there, see what he can do. You know, we haven't seen him in a while here in CCW, going through the ropes there with a flag draped over him. He looks prepared. He looks ready. I mean, he's reading the crowd. Exciting stuff. Exciting stuff. Let's see how he fares today against his opponent. And his opponent will be... The anticipation. It's killing me. It's driving me insane inside. Who could it be? It's Fred Avery. A legend. CCW legend. He's been all over. He's been around forever. And he's still just as sharp, just as strong, just as agile as he always has been. And he's a local favorite here. Local favorite. Everybody loves him. He's big fans around town. Fred, you know, he told me before the match here that he just has no sympathy for this Russian guy. He understands that, you know, the Russian has his thing going on. You know, he's very proud of his physique, but has no sympathy for the fact that nobody's a fan of him. He just could not care less. He wants to show everybody, you know, while he's out there, that he's still got it and he's still kicking ass. So, you know, let's see if the Russian, young, agile, nimble, proud of his physique, holds up against the wily, strong Fred Avery, the ring veteran. And folks, it looks like we're about to get things started already. Oh, wait. Fred, having a discussion? Yep. All right, I think we're going to get started here. Here we go. All right, folks, the match is on. Oh, okay. A lot of oh, my God. Not very sportsmanlike from Fred. Smart move. You know, he knows that the Russian kid, he's young, he's strange, you know, he wants people to like him, so any kind of opportunity like that to receive some respect, he's going to go for it. And it looks like Fred went for the advantage. Oh, my God. Just a devastating chop. Rolling him out of the corner. What's he going to do? Russian, not really sure where he is. Oh, my. Big elbow drop on the Russian. Oh, he's just in total control. Total control. Just patting him like a dog, like an animal. Treating him as such. Now, he's going in for the... Oh! Brutal crossface from Fred Avery, putting the Russian out on the ground. He's not really... He's trying to keep his mask on. He can't... Now he's just grinding into the back of the Russian. You know, just let him get up. Let him get back in this corner. Fred Avery, strong opponent. But I guess that's what the Russian gets for not being respectful to the crowd. Oh, my! Brutal lariat. Brutal lariat from Fred Avery there. Russian is just getting dominated in this match. Is there any hope for him at all? Did anybody want him to have any hope in this match? Fred Avery still in control. Looks like he's taking him for a ride! Oh my! Look at that suplex! Front headlock, suplex. Russian is out! Being tossed around like a China doll. Got no gas in the tank, it looks like. Barely stammering his way up. Alright, Fred, going for another move. The veteran with all the locks, all the grapples. Oh, brutal. Oh my! Another punch in the... Oh, just chopping this kid to death. Fred Avery. You can see it through that grin. You can see it through that beard. Oh my! Oh my! The Russian going for the eyes. He doesn't like his shirt. He's not happy about that. He's gonna take it off. Disrespect to the hometown crowd, the CCW, and he's kicking him. He's getting him down. He's got him in the ropes. Is he? Oh, he's choking him with his shirt. You can't do that, ref. Come on, you gotta stop this guy. There we go. The ref breaking it up at the ropes. I mean, he was in the ropes. He was using the shirt as a weapon. You can't be doing that. The water. Oh my. I don't know if the ref saw that. The low blow on the Russian. The ref doesn't see it. I guess it's all right. Now, and ref, we can't have Fred. These guys are in here with weapons. Is this no DQ? I wasn't told. dragging him down off the ropes with his shirt around his neck. He could be hurt. He could be hurt. Oh! Big punch to the chest, but the Russian, I don't know how he stayed up on that one. Oh, he's going down again. Oh! Just took him out. All of his weight, all of the gravity, and that's it, folks. That is all for the Russian Terror. Not so terrifying, more like terrible in this situation. Fred Avery, just an absolute dominant performance, even with that bit of hope for the Russian. Just totally domination from Fred Avery, the Wily veteran. Let's take him back to the studio.
What? I didn't have dinner.
Okay, all right. I'm not judging that. I'm good. I
Don't breathe over my
carbs. There's
Gardettos.
just a lot of carbs in there. I'm not a fan of that.
There's a lot of good flavor in here, is what there is.
Yeah, that's probably true to some people. It's a bit of a subjective thing, but hey.
Do you want to talk about Fred Avery?
I do want to talk about Fred Avery. I don't want to look at your...
that weird little prancer that you just hammered?
Hey, well, look, Fred Avery dominated the Russian. Was there any doubt? I mean, the Russian, he's a crazy little guy. He's his own dude, but got nothing on Big Fred.
He's a haircut.
Well, maybe, but I can really see his hair through his mask. Let's see. Now,
you forget something?
No, I didn't actually. I was just trying to think of the
I'll tell you what.
word to describe this man.
Why don't you go ahead and take a breath and I'll describe him. Let me show you how professional hosts a wrestling webcast. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're going to hear from a very intense superstar, former one half of the tag team champions and current alternative champion, Darrion Drummond.
Wow.
Was that hard?
That was fantastic.
CCW. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I sit here and tell all y'all that I was going to walk in the Stampede and I was going to walk out a champion? And that's exactly what I did now, isn't it? Contrary to what all y'all believe. See, that's the problem. That's the one thing me and this championship had in common. The level of disrespect from all of y'all. See, everybody called this a participation award. Why? It was constantly vacated. It was walking around with people acting like a mime with a bunch of masked freaks. None of that. No more of that. See, the fact that I hold this is now the top championship in CCW. This now has prestige because it has somebody worthwhile fighting for it. And I did it by myself. That's another thing of disrespect. People always said I needed somebody. That I needed to be in the tag team to succeed in CCW. But I'm the one in that team with championship gold. Now ain't I? And where's the other guy? I don't know.
Strong words from Drummond. Strong words from Darrion Drummond.
I told you, he is absolutely intense.
You're right. You're right. And speaking of intense, have you ever had the intense, fiery, burning passion to be a pro wrestler? Well, now's your chance to break into the business if you'd like. CCW is hosting tryouts on April 27th at the Richardson Community Center, the day of the show in Lake City at 3 p.m. If you ever wanted to be a wrestler, this is your shot to live your dream. Sign up at ccwrestling.biz or send us an email at customerservice@ccwrestling.biz, and then we'll get you signed up for the tryouts. And hey, you never know, you might just be on the show.
All right, well, very good. All right, Kennedy, we appreciate it. Ladies and gentlemen, for Rich Nixon, I'm Brian Bliss. Until next week, we'll see you at ringside.
Got it right and wrong in the same sentence.